guys still here? They're like.
Let's have a look at
I think these should work. I think these should work. But first, before I get into that, what's going on, guys? My name is Josh. I'm a small YouTuber from a small town called Murray Bridge. Today, I'm back here with Will, and we're planning on doing some DIYs and making some skate ramps. Anyways, so first thing we're needing to do is we're needing to grab the supplies. These are gonna work out perfectly. We just need to make them stronger, and it should work out perfectly fine.
the top on it that we can run on.
So we're basically gonna go ask the bowling alley people if we can take the pallets out the back, because they're gonna be usable. And right as I ended the last clip, it was like, there's no doubt about it, we're taking these things, and that means making the ramps, and that might be a tad bit easier as well. So
Cheaper.
and it'll work out cheaper as well. So if you guys want to follow along and do what we're doing, just copy us for the videos. And
I'm done with how are you?
Those pallets out back?
I don't know anything about them, so I can't say yes, but
No?
I'll grab your number and I'll give you a call if it's all good.
Yep, that's cool, thank you. Yeah, we just wanted to make a skate ramp out of them.
Oh, yeah. You know?
William?
Yep. I'm the boss till tomorrow, but when I find out, I'll give you a call, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it'll be okay, but I don't want to say yes and then it's not, so.
Yeah.
alright, nah, thank you.
Thanks,
Cheers,
guys.
man.
Thanks for asking, I appreciate it.
Nah, all good. Real quick, I just want to explain something very quick. He told us that it was going to take 2 days for a response back about those bits of wood. But as you're about to see in the next clip, that he got back to us in the same day as we were at Bunnings. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So let's do that. Roll the video. Alright, guys. So they're gonna give us a call. We just gave him his number and his name, and he's gonna ask his boss and see if we're allowed to take him. So until then, we're gonna go have a look at another place I do know. Otherwise, we're going straight over to Bunnings and grabbing the supplies we need. So guys, I don't think you guys would know this, but we have made it to Bunnings Warehouse. Bunnings Warehouse! Nah, we're coming here to grab some supplies for the next part of this project. And yeah, obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated on what we do get for the supplies. But we're just going to go in through the entrance, go straight to the wood section and have a look. Whew. This is the aisle we want, boys and girls. Look at this. Look at this. So this right here is going to be perfect to bend for like a ramp. Otherwise we need to get some thinner. Alright guys, so we just got the call to say while we're in Bunnings.
Hi William, James from Bridge Bowl here, mate. All good for you to take those pallets whenever you want, mate. First in, best rest, so.
So we got the okay to take those pallets, so we're allowed to use them pallets. And whatever we get here now, it just adds to the work. So let's just see. Will says we also need some plywood, some strong plywood. That needs to be thicker. The sides should be at least about maybe this thick. Oh, no, that's too thick.
Hang on.
So we've just asked about standard 3mm ply, and she said it should be in aisle 6. So we're here down in aisle 6 right now, where we originally were, and she said standard 3mm ply should be in this area somewhere. So we'll just have a look and see. Is that gonna work, you reckon? That could work. Maybe something a little bit taller might be better, do you reckon?
Yeah, well, this is good height for a kicker.
Yeah, good height for a kicker, yeah.
Or even if we had to do the right.
Will's just sitting back with some of the supplies that we're going to use for the ramp. I haven't showed you guys what we're using yet. Me and Will have been sorting it out off camera, so I'm just grabbing a trolley to go back to Will with, and I think this one right here will work. This stuff here that we originally had was a little bit too thick, so we've gone a little bit thinner again, and we might get a little thicker than this one just to do another top surfacing with to make it enforce it and make it stronger.
Yeah, 'cause see what I was thinking, bro. If we had it about the ramp is about as wide as a trolley.
I say you just keep the full length, see how it looks first,
Yeah.
and we can always cut it back afterwards if we need. So it'll still be the same height, but we just need to cut back the short or the length of it afterwards if we want to. So I'd say get another couple like that, just to do the rolling now. So this would be your quarter, we roll in, and then we need to get another lot of these.
Yeah, but we can use. We got to remember we're still getting pallets. So
Yeah,
we've still
but-
got some pallets we can use for reinforcement.
Yeah, this is the part that we put in between
Yeah, I know. I'm just counting.
the stands,
I know.
like the two sides.
Yeah. We can use pallets for to help build stands because one of the pallet at the bottom
These
is
would be
hardwood pallet and it's hardwood's good because it's
these would be good for the 70 or whatever.
yeah. Hang on.
I could buy these. So we do have some wood loaded up, ready to go. I'll show you guys when it's all properly laid out back at home. But we're gonna go get some more supplies that we need, and then I think we're gonna head back and start putting this together. I reckon it should. It's not too big.
Quickly move that across and I'll just clean it up in a second.
Alright guys, so it's all the ply we need, I think, apart from what's behind wheel right now. So we're gonna head back, we're gonna actually go in, pay for all of it, and let's start building it. Well, we got all of the supplies. We need to still go back and grab that one bit of wood in the car. So that's what we're gonna go do. So we're gonna go load this up in the car and grab that other supply that we need.
Next fortnight we can just.
Alright guys, so we got the timbers, what we had in the trolley in the back of the car right now. We're gonna go into the car part of Bunnings, or the tradies part of Bunnings, grab our other bit of timber, load that into the car, and then we're on our way to go build this shit. So let's do it. So I think this is pretty safe. It didn't fit in the back here, so we tied it on the roof. She's not going nowhere. So I think we should be good to head back to mine and start building. So while I've been letting the camera charge up, me and Will have been sorting out the curvature of what we want to happen, and we're getting ready to cut it out, so let's go that process. Do you want to explain so far, Will, what we've got here?
So far we've got the transition, so the whole piece of wood's getting used with zero scrap left afterwards, because we've got a cutout which just gives us a shape to be able to form the roller, and then afterwards we've got a quarter pipe and a quarter pipe cutout that we can use to make a quarter pipe. Okay. Pardon?
You're going to cut it?
Yeah.
It's going through slowly. Okay guys, so we've got the first part of our quarter pipe cut out. It is looking a little bit steep at the moment, but if we have to shorten the top at all later, that's, you know, we can do that. We've got our quarter pipe mainly, that's the main thing. That second line there is going to be for another cut maybe, so then make it shorter. So yeah, not quite sure yet, but yeah, might make it so it's, you know, we've got the smaller kicker and then have it to be bolted back together and then it'll be great. First we sneeze, all the dust away. So we've got our second part of our quarter made.
Now we're just gonna.
I've said to Josh
sand
that
it.
we can either change the transition a little bit, or we can.
It is a bit steep, guys.
It's
right
pretty
now.
vert, but what we were thinking, we can make it a tiny little bit shorter because of how steep it is and the jumps we're making. The landing ramps and stuff could be a little step up, not a big one, just a little one, and then we can take off, like, you know, a little bit of height off of it just to make it so that we can fly out a bit better. Because the other ramps we'll be making are going to be more of a box jump and stuff like that.
So I actually forgot to record the last little bit you're about to see next, and we got most of the infrastructure put on, and as you're about to see, it's going to cut to me and we'll insert in the top piece ready to be put on. So let's head straight back to the video. So we've put some of the slats going downwards on. We just need to do the last couple, like the last 3 or 4. We've got the top piece mounted on. Now we just need to cut it to size and make sure that it's all cut down to size. So from here all the way through. So we've got the top piece on, and we've got most of them on. We just got to screw the other side down in a minute, like we're doing right now. Alright, yo guys, this is the finished one part of the ramp we've got. We've got it all open at the back here. You can see all the work that's been put into it there. But we've made the one ramp. She's solid, and yeah, we're just gonna have to wait 6 weeks for me to get this, and so we can properly ride it. The next part that we're going to be doing is the roll-in, which is sitting up over there behind me. We're going to be doing that. I think we'll do the roll-in in the next video because we've still got a heap to do to this ramp itself. And I think we'll be doing a lot of the maintenance for this now. And hey bro, what is your thoughts on this?
Not coming out too bad.
So far, I think we're both pretty happy with it. It turned out better than we both thought, I think. So that's a plus. I just can't wait to be able to ride it with that there setup and this setup. Is going to be so good to ride. So hopefully you guys stay tuned, and yeah, honestly I think we will be just doing most of the cleanup for the rest of this video, like I said in the last clip, and we'll be back out here tomorrow or the next day to do the roll in. So let's get to the cleanup, and it still gives me time to edit this video, and Alright guys, so we have it all packed up. Now we're just gonna chuck a tarp on the ramp to keep it safe just in case it rains tonight. It doesn't look like it's going to, but just in case it does, we're gonna chuck our tarp down over it, put some bricks on it to hold it down, and we will reassess one of these videos again. In 2 weeks time, hey? Yeah, so we'll see you guys in 2 weeks time for another DIY video, and it's a part 2 to this video. So alright, well, until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. My name has been Josh, that is Will, and we'll see you both next time. Peace. Yeah. Alright, so you guys are lucky again. Some after footage, some B-roll, just of whatever. But like, these pallets were actually a bloody good score, eh? Like this pallet itself we can use for a whole different project itself if we wanted to, but that's what we're going to be doing in the next video, is these two. I'm not going to tell you how we're doing it. It's going to be a roll in somehow, but I'm going to tell you how, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned for that. Alright, let's do it. Take these last couple things up. Leave them up against the shed door, and you can ask them where they go. That all goes inside.
And that's because they didn't have proper care. There's no cure for animals. It all first is raised by Emily Australia, help provide the right care and support for patients and their families. Until there's a cure, there's care.
I don't know how to fold them. I have no idea how to fold them. Yeah, really. I'm not sure. Alright guys, so we've officially got everything packed up, and big help and a big thanks to Will for doing this with me, and he made the idea for this. So like the results you see for that ramp is all his measurements, so big thanks to Will, and yeah, we'll see you guys, like I said, in 2 weeks.